What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to another story. So, today I'm going to be talking about the time that I had to run probably like 5 miles through the snow to get a quad of weed. So, to start out, this happened probably a year and a half ago, around. I think it happened winter break of 2018. So, December 2018, late December, about a year and a quarter, year and a half ago, right? So, I was a pretty new weed smoker at this time. I'd say I had maybe smoked weed like 5 times, maybe. Well, I'd done weed 5 times. Most of my experiences prior to this had been through edibles. So I had decided that I wanted to get some weed for winter break, right? But at this point, I didn't really have a plug, so I didn't really know where to go to get any weed. So I talked to a few of my homies. They're like, oh yeah, man, I don't really got any plugs yet, because all of my friends at this time, we went through like the same process of becoming weed smokers and drug users. So at this time, we were all like new to weed and shit. So we were all in the same boat. We really didn't have any plugs, and we got weed to every opportunity that we could. Every time an opportunity arose, we took advantage of it, right? So I talked to one of my other friends. His name's Eric. Call him Eric. He was in a few stories prior to this. You could probably remember him. And I had known that Eric had known a few plugs, and I had known that Eric had bought bud before. So I turned to him. I'm like, hey bro, do you think you could get me some bud? I'm looking to get some bud for fucking winter break, right? And he's like, oh yeah, for sure, bro, I got you. So I'm like, all right, bro, do you think I could just give you the money now? Because I don't know why I wanted to give him the money now. It was whatever. So I hand him like, I think I gave him like $80 maybe. And I'm like, hey bro, just give me like a quad. He's like, all right, for sure. So it takes him a few days to get the bud, I think, because winter break started before Christmas, right? And I was trying to pick up this weed before Christmas, but I think he was like, for some reason, like wasn't able to get it. And obviously I'm not gonna go fucking like skip out on family Christmas to go cop some fucking weed. That's kind of fucked. You gotta have your priorities straight, right? So it was a few days after Christmas when he hits me up. He's like, hey bro, I got the weed, just we can meet up, or yeah, he says, oh, we can meet up if you want to come grab it. I'm like, oh, for sure, when can you do this? So he responds like maybe a half hour after I ask him when we can do it, right? And he's like, oh shit bro, my mom won't let me leave the house, so if you want to come get it, you're gonna have to come over to my house. And I don't have a license or a car at this point, right? So I'm either gonna have to fucking walk or bike. And it's fucking December, so it's cold, right? But for some reason it wasn't like super cold. Like usually in December up here where I live, it's fucking cold. Like it's in the fucking single digits, or it's negative degrees, right? But this day, for some reason, it was like in the 30s or 40s. So it really wasn't that bad. So I was like, man, you know what? I might just do this, because I was fiending for this bud, right? Yeah. I didn't even smoke the bud this day. I waited like a few days after this to like even smoke it for the first time. I don't know why I was so set. I was like, I have to get this bud today. So I don't know, but I was very motivated to go get this bud, right? But I'm like, and he's like, okay, you have to come to my house if you want to come get this today. So I'm like, shit, bro, this is gonna be a little sus if I just leave the house with no explanation. And then right then, this was probably around like noon or 1. My mom's like, okay, I'm gonna go to lunch with a friend. I'll probably be back at 3. So I'm like, oh, this is the perfect fucking opportunity. So I'm like, all right, bro, I'll be over as soon as I can. And his house is not that far from mine, right? So I don't think it's going to be a problem. I'll be like, oh, I'll bike there maybe 10, 15 minutes, get back in another 10, 15 minutes. I'll definitely get home before my mom does. So I get on my bike, I start heading over there, everything's all fine and dandy, right? About halfway there, I like hit a curb or some shit. I don't know what happened, but I just like, you know when you get a fucking flat tire and you can just feel yourself riding on the rims? Like, that's not fucking good. I was like, oh shit, should I just keep biking? And I realized, like, nah, I'm gonna completely fuck up my bike. So I stop, I pull off to the side, and I'm like, fuck, what am I gonna do? So I weigh my options for a good 10 seconds, and I decide I need this bud. I don't know why I was so set that I needed this bud, but I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go get this weed. So I like set my bike under a tree. I'm like, oh shit, hope nobody finds this. And I'm like, I'm gonna run the rest of the fucking way. So it's like 2 miles to get there from where I was at. And remember, I have to fucking get back to my house too. So I don't have my fucking bike anymore. And I have to go like 5 miles before my mom gets home. And she said she's getting home in like an hour. So like I have to fucking like run fast. So I run there. I get a little bit lost, which was not good. So I'm like, fuck, man. I get there. It probably take me a half hour to get there because I got fucking lost. So I get there. It's probably like 2:30 when I get there. And at this point, it had started like raining / snowing. It was like kind of raining, kind of snowing. It was so fucking wet outside. My shoes were completely soaked. My pants were soaked like up to the knee. I looked like a fucking crackhead. I know I did. I looked so fucking stupid probably. Just running through the fucking wet ass streets. I don't know what I was thinking. But it's a great story. I did it for the content. I knew in the back of the mind that I was gonna make this channel. Me and the homie Brett, we were gonna make this channel, and then we would have good content like this story. It's just great content, right? Everyone's watching. We get so many viewers. We're so cool. God. All right, let me get back on track. So I come to his house. He's like, oh, come in, bro. He hands me the bud. It's in like a little plastic Tupperware container to keep the smell in. He's a G. He hooked me up with a nice smell-proof container, you know. Very nice of him. So I'm like, all right, bro, I gotta head out because I gotta get fucking home. My bike fucking broke. He's like, oh shit, bro, good luck. So at this point, I'm like, I need to get home as quickly as I fucking possibly can. So I'm gonna try to explain this. It's probably not gonna be good, but I'll try. So there's, between his and my house, there's train tracks that you have to cross. And because there's train tracks, there's like this huge fence kind of that goes along the train tracks that usually I would have to go around. So I would have to go out of my way to get back to my house. But I was like, man, I can't do this shit. I can't waste any time. I gotta get back as soon as I possibly can. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna try to fucking take a shortcut and hope it works. So I'm in the homie's neighborhood. I'm fucking like, all right, my house is this direction, so I'm gonna run through here. So I run through like 5 people's yards, fucking soaking wet, weed on me. It's not a good situation. I get through all of these yards. I'm out of his neighborhood now, and I'm walking along the fucking highway. But because once I got out of his neighborhood, I realized where I was, and I'm like, oh shit, this was perfect. I just found a great shortcut. I'm gonna be able to make it back in time, maybe. So I'm running, and then I realize, oh shit, I gotta get my bike. So I gotta go. Once it's not really that much out of the way. It probably added another 5 minutes, but I had completely forgotten about the bike. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta grab the bike. So I run back, I get the bike. By now it's past 3. It's fucking past 3. I'm like, oh shit, I hope my mom ain't home. So now I'm probably like a mile and a half away, from my house, right? And now I can't really run because I have my bike. I have to like carry my bike too, so I can't really run. So I'm like, fuck it, man. My mom's probably already home. I'm just gonna walk back. Fucking. So I'm walking back. Probably takes me another 20, 25 minutes to get back home. So I get back home. And oh, no. So like 5 minutes before I got home, right? I check my phone and fucking like my mom texts me. She's like, where are you? I'm like, fuck. So I call her. I'm just gonna make up some bullshit excuse. She's like, where are you? I'm not home, but your sister, she called me and said that you left and that you haven't been back for like an hour. I'm like, fuck, my sister fucking snitched on me, bro. I was not happy with my sister about this, but I was thinking quickly on my feet. I was like, oh yeah, I was just really bored. I wanted to go grab some snacks, but then my tire broke on my bike. My tire popped, and she's like, oh, that sucks. And I'm like, yeah, so I have to walk it all the way back home. And she's like, oh, okay, that explains why you've been out for so long. All right, good to know. I'll see you at home. And I'm like, let's fucking go. I'm so excited. I'm like, hey, my sister snitched on me, but it didn't matter. I still got out of it. So I get home. I race up to my room. I change out of my fucking wet ass clothes. Good man. Getting out of fucking wet clothes feels so good. Cause fucking wet clothes, fuck wet clothes, bro. Wet clothes suck. And that's pretty much the end of the story, I guess. My parents never found out. Never knew nothing about that shit. The weed was not very good. But, hey, I had like zero tolerance at this point. So, hey, it still got me high. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe and shit. I guess, maybe, if you want to. It's cool if you don't, I guess. Share the video and rate the video, comment the video.